How and when to calculate child support and what information do you need? I'm Taylor Wins. I'm a divorce attorney in Minnesota, divorce coach, and I'm also a divorced mom of 4. And there's certain information that you need to know about child support. Contrary to popular belief, just because parties share equal parenting time does not mean that there is no child support. It's actually not how it works, at least up here in the Great North, which I love. So if you have 2 parents, even if you share equal parenting time, the higher earning parent could be responsible for paying child support to the lower earning parent. The idea is that children don't live like princes and princesses in one house and like paupers in the other. So we spread a little bit of that income around to make sure that children have somewhat of a synonymous standard of living from one house to the next. But I do want to add that with the parenting time, it's not then about who makes more money as the person paying support. The person with less than 50% of the parenting time is always the obligor when it comes to who's required to pay the child support. So when you go to calculate child support in Minnesota, and I think a lot of states have a similar online tool that you can use, but we have the Minnesota Child Support Calculator. You can use that and put in your information and it will spit out a number that, were you to go to court, would likely be the number accepted by the court as what's appropriate for child support. To do that, first you need to know what is the parenting time that the parties are going to have between the children. What is the income of spouse A and spouse B? Is one party paying spousal support to the other, because that gets added to the income of the person receiving it and deducted from the income of the person who's paying it. And then we need to know various other things, like, are there child care costs? How many children are there, of course? And is there health insurance that's being paid for by one party for the benefit of the children? Once you get all of that information, you put it into the child support calculator, which literally spits out a number, and boom, there you go. So that is how you calculate child support. Do not listen to people telling you if you have equal parenting time that means nobody's going to pay support. It's not how it works. So if you found value in this video, make sure that you subscribe, turn on notifications so that you never miss any information from me about things like child support, child custody, parenting time, and divorce.